So once you've got all your model finished, so let's do that. Then you want to select everything, go back into displays, and we're going to turn see-through off by clicking on that twice, and you can see now we've got everything back again. So we've got some shading errors at the top there. So go back into the modifier panel, click on the object, and we're going to just smooth selected to 30-degree threshold, and that will just sort out all our smoothing like that. Probably want to do the same on these other bits as well, so let's grab that and Control A to get everything smooth 30, and this one as well. Control A to select everything and smooth 30. Sorted out our smoothing groups. So just want to do a little bit of colouring, and once you get this idea then you'll be able to do your own. So there's a couple of tricks. The windows have what's called a multi-material on them, so if we want to use that we need to go into the material editor up here. We'll make sure that over here in shaded view we're in material colour. So let's just assign a material to the selection, so we can click on that and that makes that grey. Assign that to that as well and that makes that grey. I'm just going to call this window. So what we want is to separate out our window panes from our frame, and at the moment we're just going to do it with a very simple colour. So we're going to do this by turning to multi-material, multi-sub-object material like that, material, sub-material like that. So we got on channel 1 we have this bit. So if I drag and drop that there, copy it, that does nothing, and then copy it again, turns that white, so that's our window pane. So we can just go over here and we can call that glass. Give that a colour, let's give it a dark colour like that, and we can make it shiny and glossy. This isn't going to be a materials lesson, so we don't want to worry about it too much, so let's instance that now, and instance there, and that gets our window frame. And some of the other windows have more material channels, so we're just going to do that as well. So that's how to do multi-material for Windows, and once you've got that, just turn off edges, you can see that we now have something nicely silhouetted. We can do the same for our wall, so let's make this wall, assign that to selection, that makes everything grey. But what we want to do is we want to pick out the different colours on the section here, so let's do that. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to select everything and we're going to make it material channel 1 by going into the editor panel over here. Let's drag that out so you can see what's going on. So we want to set the ID to 1, like that. So, and then we're going to go into here, again make it multi-sub-object material, and now we're going to make the wall, let's just make it some sort of pinky, reddy, browny thing, like that, roughly matching the colour of the thing behind it, like that. So that's fine. Now we want to get these trim bits to be a different colour, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select, Shift select those guys, and then Control Shift select those guys to get that bit, and we're going to copy this into that channel, and we're going to change its colour to, I can actually pick that, like that. And then these polygons which I've got selected, I'm going to change the ID channel to 2. This is a bit dark, so let's make that brighter. Like that, and then I can do the same again for the top bit, which is yellow for no obviously apparent reason. So let's select these polygons, out, deselect those guys. Now I can make that material channel 1, 2, 3. Drag that into place, and we're going to give that a yellow colour. And then the last thing is down here we've got this grey colour, so we're going to select. So it's quite useful to select a lot of things and then out deselect things like this. Makes it easier than going down and selecting sort of fiddly little polygons. So we can make that material channel 1, 2, 3, 4. Drag that down there. And we're going to make that some sort of blue-grey thing. It's probably a bit dark. Let's just... Okay. So these tutorials are quite long. I wanted to cover quite a lot of ground, but we've gone through setting up an image plane, modeling over top of the image plane, freezing everything, assigning multi-materials, and that's a pretty good start for modeling from reference. And later on I guess we'll plow into rendering and assigning materials. I'm definitely going to cover Arnold, and I'm definitely going to do substance, I think. So I look forward to seeing you all soon.